Today we're going to install these floodlights onto the front of the on my truck. There are a couple of different ways you can install floodlights, so you have to decide how you want to do it. You can wire some lights directly to your fuse box, which is over here. If you wire it directly to your fuse box and ground it to your vehicle, they will come on like daylight running lights and basically be on all the time. No matter what lights you're using, you'll always have the fog lights on. The second way that you can do the fog lights is if you wire them directly to your headlight. Then every time you turn on your headlights, your fog lights will be on. If that's what you want to do, then that's fine. What I'm going to do is the third option is I'm going to wire the fog lights to my parking light there. So when I turn the vehicle on and in the daytime, let's say I just want the fog lights to be on with the lights, I can turn on the parking lights, the fog lights will come on, and without the headlights actually being on. And then if I turn on the headlights, of course the parking lights stay on, and the parking lights are also the turn signals, so the fog lights are going to blink with the turn signals. Now, to wire to your parking light, here are your headlight assemblies. You actually do not need to touch your headlight at all. You can leave it in there. There's a bolt that belongs right here, that I've already removed. Once you remove that bolt, you just come back to the front, and using, I have a long screwdriver here. All you do is pry your light forward, and it'll pop right out. So that's because we're only working on the parking light. You do not need to remove your headlight to work on the parking light on this vehicle. Actually, I want to use two hands here so you see it's coming. Okay, here we are with the parking light out. The one plug in there. Just take the plug. You see there are 3 wires here. I have 2 black wires and a green wire. I'm actually gonna have to play with the wires to see which one keep our light on. But you just pretty much tap into these 3 wires, and then run your wire back out the same hole that's here, back into the hole, down into the front of the grill. You might want to solder these in place, use some connectors, tape everything back up. Pretty simple process. Let's see. Just wanted to give you guys also a quick look at this. The parking light had 3 wires on it. I had a couple of alligator clips, just what I just had handy. What I did is I used the alligator clips to bite into the wire so I didn't have to cut it, because it's 3 wires and I only need 2 wires attached. So this long black wire here is the wire that leads up to my blinker light. My new fog light. So I wrap that around my alligator clips, and I bite into 2 wires at a time to see if I get the results that I'm looking for. And when I come back over here, I'll show you guys this now. I'll come back over here and I'll just temporarily reattach my battery so that all the electric is flowing again. It's just a temporary connection. Now we're gonna walk back over to the car. I have the fog light facing me, so I'm gonna get into the car now with everything running. Get my key out, put the key in the run position, and turn on my lights. And I don't know if you can see the brightness over there. It's probably shining right in here, but I can see from here, yeah, that's a good view of it, that the light is actually on. Okay, I've connected my wires in here, and you can use, if you have professional connectors, use your connectors, or you can solder the wires in here. And then I've taped them together, and here goes my fog light wires feeding the same way straight down. But now all I have to do is connect this, put this on, and then just put my fog light onto the front. But this is the end of the wiring side for the right hand side. Okay, so I've run the wire underneath. The brackets were easy, just kind of drilled some holes for the brackets, put them in there, and now it's trying to see how it looks. I'm attaching the battery back.